Hey guys, it's Craig here. I guess you could say happy homebrew weekend. I don't know, but hope you're well. And listen, actually, this is really not a homebrew weekly or homebrew Wednesday or a homebrew video at all. I just wanted to. I felt it was time, since it's coming up the end of the year, to sort of recap and give you guys an idea how things are going and what's coming up and what's gone on and all that stuff. So, if you're interested in that, then you're in the right place. So I apologize for not getting a video out this week, but I knew that I was going to do this video. So that's, kind of why. I thought, okay, they'll see why when I do this video. So it's just been a busy week. I didn't really have much to say, like as far as brewing goes. Oh, wait, yeah. So I just realized that this heat belt has burned out. It just doesn't work. I don't think you can fix them either. I don't know how the heck you could stick it into one of these things and fix it, but no, it is dead. That pisses me off a little because they're 15 bucks or more. Anyway, I just got wine here that's waiting to be racked. I've got some beer back here. The beer that I've got going on right now is going like hell. It's the 5th time that I've used the yeast that I've been talking to you about. There's a little bit left in here. I don't actually know whether this would be enough. Maybe one of you guys could tell me. There was about this much in here, and I didn't want to add it all. So I only added, that much to the beer and going like nuts, okay? So that's what I've got left. What do you guys think? Is that enough to pitch into a batch? Or should I make a starter? I don't know. I don't really want to make a starter, but I will if I have to. I've got all my stuff to do that. So anyway, that's all I've really got for you as far as brewing goes. The rest of it is really just me wanting to give you guys an update on what's going on. Now, this is my 10th year on YouTube, literally. I signed on to YouTube in 2006. I think it was April or May. It might have been May. I'm not sure, but somewhere in there. And here we are in November, almost December of 2016, which is why I'm wearing my 10th anniversary shirt, 2006 to 2016. And just before I forget, these are only going to be available till the end of the year. So if you haven't got one yet and you want one, you got about a month to grab them. Okay, so I'm just saying, and then they'll be out of print. So in 10 years, a lot of my ideas have changed about, what this channel is supposed to be. The viewers are now here for more than just to catch a glimpse of some guy making beer. I think there are some of you who do watch because you've become accustomed to my stuff. So that's, all I'm going to say there. So I'm definitely going to keep making videos. The thing that I've decided to do, and I've had to sort of give this a lot of thought, and, is to sort of try to branch out my subject matter a little bit, okay? That's where the Craig's Dungeon thing kind of comes into play. Now I've only put out 2 videos so far of that. I have a 3rd one in the making. The problem with making videos on YouTube along the lines of a certain subject is that after a while, you tend to run out of things to do. Like, I don't know how many times people want to see me brew beer. Yes, I definitely owe you guys a few more all grain videos. I know that. Oh, I do. I know that. But other than that, I mean, I don't know. I'll do more. Listen, it's a different setup down here now, so it'd be nice to do some more brewing videos. I brew quite a bit, but I have a son who lives here who enjoys his beer as well. So, I have to keep up with the brewing, and for that reason, I do a lot of simple brews. But I'm telling you, using a good yeast, even in a pre-hopped beer kit, makes really fantastic beer. It really does. It's good damn beer. Nothing wrong with it at all. That thing, the Krausen, is all the way up to almost to the lid. The yeast just seems to be getting happier and happier every time I brew with it. So yeah, I'm trying to, what I might do in regard to what I just talked about is I might actually just add this to my next batch and then sprinkle in, I've got another package of the same yeast. I might just sprinkle it in dry. And then, you know, because it's over a year old, that yeast, so it might not be as, you know, as, what's the word? You know, lively, I guess, as it would if it was fresh. So I think just putting those two together, letting it go, and then from there I'll have another yeast slurry that I can revolve from brew to brew. So that's what I'll do. But I'd still like you guys to tell me whether you think that would be enough yeast to pitch into a batch of beer. And just give me your opinion. I don't have ways of measuring the yeast count. I don't have a microscope. I'm not going to do all that. Something tells me it would probably be fine. I don't know. So other than that, yeah, so the Craig's Dungeon thing, now that's going to involve probably some repairs. It may involve showing you how I hook up maybe my audio system down here. It may involve me, well, it will involve these things. These are the ideas I have. I may show you how I record my music when I do that. There's a few ways that I can demonstrate that. There may be some ways that I can show you how I do my Friday night broadcasts, the technology behind that. And I have like boxes of stuff down here that, you know, I've had for years and years and years that, you know, I'd love to clean out and get rid of some stuff. And wouldn't it be interesting for me to pull out some of these old wires and gadgets and things and talk about where they came from, what they were for, why I still have them and why I'm getting rid of them, you know, things like that. So it's just fun. I mean, I cruise around YouTube and I see all kinds of stuff on here that's way more boring than what I just told you I could do. So I think we're okay. What else? Yeah, there's lots of things that can happen with that, but I really have to, you know, I have to rack my brain. It has to be down here because it is the Craig's Dungeon. And I just look around and try to find things like, oh, okay, here's how I do that, or here's, you know, or this just happened, or whatever, okay? Now, I do have two other channels, as you probably already know. One is called Craig Talk, which I really want to use more often. And I could have been using it a lot during this October, November. You know, certain important things were going on down in the United States, but I decided not to talk about that on my channels. Politics is something that I really want to stay away from as best I can. But there's lots of other things I could talk about. And if you have any ideas about stuff you'd like me to talk about that's not brew related, like what, you know, Ask Craig kind of thing, absolutely put it down in the comments here. And I might think about making a Craig Talk video about that. The videos don't have to be very, very long. They can be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. And I just can give you my opinion on certain things if you're interested. And my third channel is my vinyl TV channel, of course, and I've been really wanting to put a lot of time into that channel and try to grow that channel the best I can. Because, well, you know, I guess the more irons in the fire, the better. I don't know. But again, with that channel, it's going to be difficult for me to continue to find things to talk about, because how many times do you want to see me holding up records and going, yep, I got this, I got this, I got this. I mean, you know, turntable setup, you know, audio setup, ripping records onto the computer, all that kind of stuff. That's all well and good. I can do all that, but then what, right? So a lot of people on the vinyl community, they really just talk about new records that they just got. So it's really just a vlog a lot of times. So, you know, I can't make every single video as interesting as the, you know, the turntable setup one or the, you know, whatever other ones I've got coming up. Sometimes it will just be, you know, hey guys, how's it going? Here's some new records I've got. Or here's a needle drop for you that, you know, between Like I just did one comparing a FLAC file from a CD to an actual vinyl pressing, and thought that was kind of interesting. So this is my way of trying to spread the subject matter out so that I'm not pinned to one thing. And so those are my plans. Now I do it on 3 separate channels because that way, for those of you who are only interested in the brewing side of things, then, you know, this is your channel, or the Craig's Dungeon. Well, I always label my videos carefully so that you know ahead of time what they are. So if you're not interested in the Craig's Dungeon videos, then you don't have to watch them. You got a warning. And usually the thumbnail matches as well. Sometimes. But yeah, just thinking, you know, after 10 years of doing this, you gotta think about what's next, you know. Now I'm going to continue to make videos, and that's not an issue. There's definitely going to be videos. Don't worry about that. I'm just in the middle of trying to figure out what videos. There'll always be brew related videos. That's where I got my initial audience from. And so I will never let you guys down, you brewers who came here in the first place for the brewing stuff. That's always going to be here even till the day I die, or until YouTube shuts down or whatever, until we blow up ourselves. But you know, there'll always be brewing videos. There'll always be Homebrew Weekly videos, always talking about beer and wine and stuff like that. And I have things that I haven't done yet. You know, I have experiments that I would love to do. I haven't done a video on yeast starters. Maybe I need to do that, right? Hey, what the heck? There's an idea. So maybe I'll do that. But, you know, at any rate, the core of this channel will always remain, but I am going to try to expand a little bit because I have lots more to talk about than just beer. All right. So, and the other 2 channels, I'm very excited about my Vinyl TV channel. I love that community. I get great results and great comments from people on that channel, and it's growing quite quickly, which is good. So I've got the fever, you know, to keep that channel growing as best I can. And of course, there's the cooking. I keep saying this all the time. My wife and I had some trouble with the paint. We were going to paint the kitchen, and then we slathered some paint on and said, uh-oh, we don't know if this is the right color. And then we left it for a while. So the kitchen's got 3 different colors of paint. Here, it's blue over there, and it's green over there, and it's white, you know. It looks like, it looks horrible. But so we procrastinated. I'm not going to lie. We procrastinated for a while on the painting of the kitchen. But now we've decided to go with the color, the original color that we picked. So now it's just a matter of me. I've got the brushes out, and I'm going to start, you know, going around painting the kitchen. So when that's done, and it needs to be done soon, I've got a whole lineup of Craig's Kitchen videos that I want to do. So that's what's, you know, those are popular on this channel as well. So I'll always continue to do those. Some of the recipes might be simple midnight meals. Some of the recipes might be great big things. Who knows, right? Excuse me. So anyway, that's your update. That's the update for this channel and for all my channels. I love to do this. There's something about setting up a camera and rolling tape, so to speak, and, you know, giving out information. I don't know what it is. I've always wanted to do it since I was a little kid. My dream of being on television never really happened, although I was on television a couple times. My dream of being a radio announcer never happened, although now I'm sort of doing it on Friday nights on my live show. So in small ways, my dreams came true. Not in the ways that I thought they would, but in ways that I think are more suitable to my lifestyle, easier for me. I don't like to travel much, you know, and I'm kind of a night person. I like to do my work at night, so I'm sort of my own boss, if you will. And these things that I do here and on Friday nights, they're my dreams. So that's why I'm still here. And you guys made it possible. Listen, before I go, just thank you. Thank you so much, because the amount of support that I've been getting over the past, mainly the past 5, 6, 7 years. I mean, it takes a while to get channels rolling and get viewers and subscribers and all that. You guys are awesome. I don't know what this wouldn't work without the type of audience that I have. So I owe you a huge thank you for sticking it out, being here, the good, the bad, the indifferent, whatever happens on this channel. I appreciate your support. I really do. So thank you so much. You have no idea what it means. Okay? The very last thing is important. There's a little bell beside the subscribe button. You have to click that because it will allow you to get notified. I don't know what YouTube has done, but it allows you to make sure that you get notified as soon as I post a video. The minute a video goes live, you'll get notified by email on whatever device you choose. So click that bell beside the subscribe button down below, and it will allow you to make sure that you get the notifications. Because without those, what the heck? How are you going to know that I put a video out? Okay? So, all right, guys, I don't have a beer with me. I'm sorry, I'm about to get one out. I'm trying to carbonate it and just kind of sitting there just waiting for it to settle out before I can pour a beer and see if it's got enough carbonation. But again, thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up, please, always. It helps me out. It helps you out because it tells YouTube that you want to keep seeing videos like this. I guess that's about it. But it's not over. Lots more coming up. Okay? So thank you. Cheers.